Hey guys, and welcome back to more Subnautica. We're actually gonna head to our first distress call. So, I'm actually gonna reorganize here a little bit. I like having my knife on 3, my sea glide on 2. But I use having my knife. It's fine. You do want to bring your repair tool when you go out on distress calls, by the way. And always look down, because there's often good stuff to grab, like metal and stuff. You're probably gonna piss these guys off if you steal metal, because they claim it as their own. But see, like that guy's gonna be bad. He's gonna try to attack me now. See, told ya. But like I said, swim in circles. You can pretty much avoid them every time. But that's salt, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine though. Metal. See, he's pissed off because I stole that metal salvage from him. They de-aggro after a certain range, though. So let's quickly check this stuff. You can also kind of turn it on and off to get a quick boost, especially if you're hunting fish or something. Nice thing to do. We don't go evade nettle yet, so we'll quickly scan that. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, this just was looking at a setting here. Just gonna reset it back to how I had it. This was kind of checking a setting between videos, seeing how it's the recording status was, and it didn't like it, so I just quickly reverted it there. So this actually looks like it's safe shallow zone as well. Is there something there I didn't need to scan? Nope. Okay. Bye with me. Ooh, is that a peeper? Ah, I almost grabbed that peeper. One thing you can do to catch peepers these days, kind of use your sea glide and then try to kind of dive on them with the sea glide. It's nighttime, which... Oh yeah, we don't have this as a hoverfish. Hoverfish, kind of on par with all the other fishes. I think we've kind of been going off course a little bit, but we're getting good stuff, so I'm not really that worried about it. Oh yeah, we've been getting lots of ox. We did really well in this one breath, but I think we kind of popped up at one point. So everything is more aggressive during the nighttime. Right. I guess I'll hold on to these acid mushrooms then. It's fine. I can make another one. Oh yeah, and you can also scan those. I've been forgetting to. Here's one. So kind of tell you the same thing as everyone, what they were a source of. Also, the normal way is just to chip at it with left click. If you're holding a tool, you can smack it and destroy it in one hit. So these mushrooms are bio-luminescent, so you know. Okay. Oop. You can pick stuff up too. I usually will, you'll see me do this and hop out and grab something, just because I find it's easier. But it's sea glide also has a light. So this is light pod 3. So we can find out what happened to light pod 3. This is the regular way, you just kind of tap at it. So the nice thing about the sea glide having a light is if you need a light, you can just turn on the sea glide and it saves you a space. So let's find out what happened. I like these. These are actually voice acted. Probably not open at the moment though.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rating this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the light pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
So they didn't make it even 3 feet with their sea glide with 2 people. Sea glide was designed for 1 person, so that's what I recommend as well. So how full are we on inventory? Well, we're getting there. We can kind of head back, especially if we take kind of a beeline, because we kind of took a odd path here. Ooh, another We have a... Oh, it's... I wanted to scan the hoopfish, but... I realized we haven't scanned the creepvine or the creepvine sample. The thing I don't get is it calls that the creepvine. Or about, oh no, it calls a creepvine in there, but it does call it seeds on there. I was gonna say, because those are not the actual creepvine. See, okay, he kind of took a dive at me. Ooh. Oh, it's just more sea glide fragments. So every time you use a fragment, a scan fragment that you already have, you get 2 titanium from it, which is really nice. Before they didn't give you anything. So I really like that as a change. So if you're using a sea glide, you have to do the old kind of tapping thing. So I will usually kind of switch in and out. So whatever you find easiest. Yeah. So even if you just want to kind of strafe to the left, you will also avoid their attacks. Nope. I passed 2. 2, just will put that away. There's salt here. Yeah, okay. So kind of weave our way. Because I want to grab kind of metal salvage and stuff. Went away. It's going to die for that fish. But actually, looking at our food, we don't need any food at all. And we already grabbed a couple, so. We have more food, really, than we need. You can turn on light. I believe you use more power when you're using the light. Okay. I was thinking that was... Okay. Quickly gonna head up. You can also use the sea glide if you want to ascend quickly. I usually use the air bladder because it's fast. Oops, my inventory's full now. Well, it's safe to scan it. So I don't think it tells you really much about it. Just outer layers of the aurora. So can we be reclaimed for titanium? So do we have space or is our inventory totally full? It's totally full. We do have those mushrooms we could drop, but that's only 2 out of whatever. We'll quickly just head back. We should... Oh no, we don't have a second beacon. I love beacons. I use beacons a ton. It's a sea glide fragment. Yeah. The mushrooms are like all over the place. You're never gonna run out of them, so. I'm never sure if they go back. I've always kind of wondered, but I've never done enough work to pay attention to it. There's tons of the mushrooms. They're all over the place. So, quickly head over. Often you can kind of outrun them too if you just head one direction. They won't really chase you far enough to get you. Okay, so now we can kind of... Is there anything I really wanted to construct? Can't remember if there was. Oh, I'd like the compass, but we're far from that. We're looking for silver, which is actually the next area we're going to go to. I want to make sure I have everything, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I'm just going to make the water. This one, that's fine. I'll take that. Gonna... Yeah. Using the glass kind of is like compressing it as well, so... Titanium's the same size whether it's melted down or not. However, in its usable form, it's kind of much better. We'll just use the word better to describe it because it's the easiest. You can condense it also to an ingot. It takes 10 titanium into 1 ingot, and you do need ingots later, but you can't get the titanium out of it. You're better off just build more waterproof lockers and have just a ton of waterproof lockers worth. I just, early game, turned pretty much all my titanium into lockers. Because you'll use a ton of lockers until you get your first moon pool. So, and even then you'll probably come back here and still use the lockers. So. There. So like I said, figure out your cardinal directions. I actually kind of would like that to be food, but I'll live with it not being. So, always name your lockers. Oh, it's 4 fish. See? So now if I ever need food, I have it. Okay. So this is the bulk direction. I would have actually liked to be a different direction, but I guess it's fine. do want 2 here because usually you get tons of titanium. Okay, 3 is fine for the moment. You don't have to name them all if you don't want to. I just feel like I'm setting a bad kind of precedent for you guys if I don't. So, just helps keep your stuff more organized. If you're not directly above it, sometimes you don't get the name perfect, especially because you kind of float as you swim. We'll just name this one Misk, and we can kind of add more and change it as we go. So, copper. Okay, so this is all silicon, which is fine. We'll start with valuable. I usually, just because we don't have a lot, I'm gonna put that in there. Glass can go in there, so can that. And throw the titanium in there. Put another peeper. Just kind of keep your stuff organized. Can take time, but it saves you so much time in the long run. Just quickly wondering if there's a couple air bladders or bladderfish I can grab. Oh shoot! This wasn't good on my click. Ooh, stalker tooth. Oh, I should have. The neat thing you can do is if you want to scan something, you can actually drop it and scan it again. So stalker teeth are really cool. That's stalker. Oh, you get stalker and stalker teeth by scanning stalker teeth. That's cool. In enameled glass fabrication. So it's exactly as it sounds. You can actually do it with a lot of materials. Like, I believe it's like sulfur. It's in Misk. Here. You just drop stuff and scan it. Like, if you don't already have a blueprint for it. No, not always. Just certain stuff. You can't do that with.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
I'm guessing because you can't scan those is because they already are like, you already know about them. They're in your blueprints. So they have to not be in your blueprints. Like if we go, so we find it. Like these are now researched because we found stalker teeth. But before, well, stalker teeth are actually in here because they're not a construction. But before we didn't know about stalker teeth, and that's why we can scan it. Do we get another one already?
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm gonna throw that in there. I can put. Nah, I'll leave my water in there because that's kind of where most of it is. Actually, I like to have an extra battery on me. It's just a good policy to have, especially if you're going a long way away and you run out of battery on your Seamoth. Then you already have a second battery crafted and you can just slam it in right away. So, gonna craft a battery. A neat tip for you guys. So you can always put a new battery in. There's no limit. And you get the old battery back. See, now I can use this battery. So if I was going to craft something with a battery, I could put the fresh battery in here. And you can also, if you want, you can put the old battery back in as well. So, but like if I was going to craft something that used the battery, I could right away go ahead and use the one that's less charge in my crafting system. So it says under attack, but he's not actually under attack. He's, well, won't spoil the story for you guys, but you can probably guess what happened to him from the other people. So no longer there, to put it, to say the least. Perfect. We found action area. So this area is going to have tons of grab trap fragments. It's going to be full of these grab trap fragments. Counter. Just more stuff you can decorate with. Counters are just for cosmetic purposes. And maybe make a liar mean there won't be a million grab trap fragments, but often there's literally a million grab trap fragments. I was wondering. You can scan yourself as well. And you just look and it says normal. Okay.
Short range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Okay, we are gonna. Perfect. Well, since he's already pissed off at us. Oh, this one will actually let us scan the sulfur plant. It's perfect. Okay. I just taken the hits, so I do want to scan the crash. It's hard. It's one of you don't lose your thing. You don't have to scan all stuff. So the amount you've scanned, you'll keep. So I did bring a med kit because I wasn't expecting to get attacked by a bunch of crashes, but not the end of the world. Eggs, I don't really pick up because you can get tons of them later. Ooh, these are super good. Did it blow up? Is it gone? Okay. Generally mean guys. If I had a beacon, I'd place this place because these canals are awesome. So, generally lots of materials. Oh, we have lots of space. Lots more space than I expected we'd have. So, going deep. Okay. Sometimes they shoot out the other hole. This one seems to be. Kind of here. Turn off your light if you're not using it as well. Suppose during the daytime when you're not going to be using the light. Oh, that's not the one I thought. Oh no, it's this one. That one confused me for a second. I'm like, it's not what I'm looking for actually. Perfect. So we got the crash fish. Oh, that's our first gasopod. So think of gasopods of like what are they called? The things in Miami. I can't remember. But they're just gentle giants of the sea. Except they shoot poison. And they'll poison you. Not very nice. Okay, I'm just going to do it this way. So. Okay, I do want to read about the crash fish. So, gasopods. So basic information. Approach with caution. Encyclopods may be retrieved and repurposed. Which is true, you can't do that. Shuttlebug, we saw necessary waste recycler plasma indicate nearby cave systems. We got the hoverfish, which is edible, hoopfish, which is edible, crash fish. So, unusual species made emergency defense based on mutually assured destruction. So, it's part of the sulfur plant. Concentration of sulfur buildup in organisms over time. If the crash collides with some at sufficient speed, the spikes on torsos are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction. Quick stasis wise, repulsion count are similar before approaching shallow caves. Or you can just run away from them, like everybody else does. Okay. How much inventory do I have left? Oh, quite a bit. So yeah, I'll just keep smashing stuff and collecting. So the reason we want to do these distress calls is each distress call has blueprints at them. Blueprints that we probably want to collect. Quickly checking. My worry is the ones I leave here won't find it again. Just wondering if I actually need.
You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Because that is obviously our first priority, uniform muscle development. So, don't think we caught any fish, did we? No. We'll quickly unload, and then we'll catch probably just a peeper. You actually don't have very high, like, food requirements. It's so much sulfur as well, though. Misc. Could I actually change this one just to sulfur? I'm gonna melt down this quartz. But see how much titanium we're already getting? Like, this is gonna be actually. Do I even? Don't actually need. If you don't need to melt down this, you don't need to. Just worried that we're gonna run out of power if I do too much of that. So you can kind of just do it as you need it. So see, we're able to organize our stuff, and it just makes it really nice. Actually, I do want. I'll just take both of them. I do want them because I want to make more lockers. We also got another radio message. We're getting tons of them. I think because we kind of progressed quite quickly there, but again, just turn all this glass into quartz. Actually, gonna. Well, I guess we could have it going. Not a huge time saving, but quartz is used in some recipes, so I don't want to like totally be without it, because then you have to swim around it to find some more. So, just for the couple recipes that just use plain quartz. I'm not sure. I know the hatch is one of them, which you can get around, and I usually do. But get 2 of these. Grab 1 of these. Let's play that.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
So, the big part of the story is asked about the Degrassi survivors. We'll learn more about them as they progress. I'll let you guys kind of read this. But the long and short of it is they crashed as well here. Oh, we want to do this.
The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Please, it happens on the 3rd night.
New blueprint acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
So, and if you're thinking you can repair it before it actually blows up, don't believe you can, because you're actually repairing the leak in it, not the actual radiation. So it hasn't exploded yet if you go there right away. So nothing at the moment. Okay. So yeah, we got our glass. Gosh. Alright, whatever, we can put our glass in there for now then. Then make glass. Even let's just name this one sulfur then. No, pH? Yeah, looks right. Oops. Shoot. I actually put these in the wrong place. I didn't actually read the tops of them. Well, this one's already empty, so. Don't think, this is a good test to see if they retain names. I don't think they do. Oh, they do, perfect. That's actually awesome. I suspected they might, but I couldn't remember from what I knew. If you ever need to kind of nudge them, just kind of manually nudge them. So it actually can totally empty the misc. Just fine with me. Anything in there? Okay, so that one's all good. So, just like to be kind of organized. Nice to be organized when you can. Makes it so much easier when you need to grab stuff later. Okay, so I was heading this direction. So we can't actually head there now because there's radiation. So we want to avoid heading towards the Aurora, if at all possible. Oh no, I was going to catch a peeper. That was what I was going to do. If we can catch bladderfish, I'm not going to put too much priority on it. Okay, we didn't catch any bladderfish. It's fine. We have so much water right now, so we don't need that bladderfish. Oops, didn't want the nutrient block. 2 waters. Even, yeah, we're not going to need 3 waters. You could take 3 waters. If you wanted to take the 3rd one, we're actually going to get a little bit for this peeper. You can carry water if you're going to go on even a medium length expedition, but we're actually... Do I have another fish in here? I do. Oh, I have a peeper. Peeper 32 food, so... Where the boomerang fish, I think, are about just like 21, so... Peeper will get you like right to fullness. See, we think we actually got the full water just by eating that peeper. So, there you go. Saved us a little bit of water. But I wouldn't recommend that because it'd take you, you'd have to eat a lot of peepers to get full of water, but perfect. Already kind of being here. Oh, is this where that cave was? It's fine. It's not quite in the right biome. We want to be in this red biome. This is where a lot of stuff we want to find is. Which is pretty sure that's where he was. Is that a 3rd one? Or is that just a new fish? New fish or blueprint? Oh! Was a new fish. Sure, if you can scan buyers once you kill them. Buyers are a pain in the ass. Come on. There you go. So they're just like leeches. Oh, we can scan these guys. These guys are also a pain in the ass. Do I hear a sand shark? See, going to a new biome, there's all kinds of new stuff. This is what's so cool about this game. And this new biome with this red grass, you get to find out about all kinds of new animals. So we are going to kind of explore here. I want to... Ah, shit. Again, kind of same idea. If you can kind of swim around them, you'll be fine.
30 seconds.
Can I quickly finish? Nope, won't be able to make it. You can also see at the top how deep you are. That affects how much you need to swim up. If we were from the depth and we had to swim up manually, we'd actually be in trouble. Because it takes a bit of time to swim up from that depth. So sand sharks do exactly what they do. They hide in the sand. So he's going to be chasing. They also chase after other fish. He'll chase after and try to eat other fish. So. Is that the 3rd piece? Okay, no, we already had the mobile vehicle bay researched. See, and then that stalkers kind of attack the sand shark for territory, just because these kind of 2 territories are right kind of beside each other. Is the reason there. So, gonna kind of go through this area. Because this is where we really want to be for like a couple different biomes.
Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I thought you could collect those, but I guess not. Yeah, we haven't got the violet bow yet. Just fine. Scanned. Salt. Okay, we got another area here. Guessing we're gonna need to repair tool.
30 seconds.
Okay, fine. Fine, have it your way. So you couldn't even come here if you didn't have the bigger oxygen tank. You would literally spend all your time going up and down. So oxygen tanks are pretty important. We're getting silver so we can get a rebreather so we can do better at lower depths. Right now we can only go about 100. I'm not surprised not giving us the message for depth. But not complaining. That's regular metal. Nothing, these are all both empty. But more metal, that's fine. Ah, shoot. Okay, you can hit him with a knife and it'll kill him. Okay, we already have those chairs. There's a command chair here. And then there is a battery charger fragment. So these let you actually charge your batteries that are at 0% or like 80%, pretty much any battery you want. What's that? Modification station fragment, gorgeous. What was that? Is this the one to the outside? No, it's not. Okay, well either way, we do need to go back up. So when you have 30 seconds of oxygen remaining, it just bases, I don't know what it bases its 30 seconds on. The deeper you are, the more oxygen you lose as well. So it's not really the most accurate things, but once you kind of get a pace of what its 30 seconds means, so it becomes a little bit more useful and doable. But okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen.
Sea moth fragment, amazing. Sea moth is a submersible submarine. So we believe that's one of the things we're mostly here for, is the sea moth fragments. So that, okay, we already have the bioreactor, that's good. Sometimes you get unlucky, you don't find a lot of bioreactor fragments, so. We do want the sea moth before we go to repair the reactor, because that's how you get rid of the radiation, is by repairing the reactor. Okay, cut open. Oh, we don't have that yet, but I believe it's the same as over here. I believe it's just like a shortcut. See, it's just a shortcut in here. Propulsion cannon, perfect. Or just, oh, we might actually need to come back here because we can't access this last room.
30 seconds.
Oh. Okay. Do need to head out. I didn't go straight down because I was exploring other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna, I think we'll make it up in time. Oh yeah, we had a long time. You can black out, so you have about probably a full second before you totally black out. So you have a bit of time. We're getting tons of metal. Am I on the wrong side again? Yes. Most definitely on the wrong side. No, I wasn't on the wrong side. You can get yourself kind of turned around quite easily. Okay. So anything else? So one way you can figure out if you actually do need to come back here or not is go to that area and see if the door's on the outside.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, our oxygen efficiency is decreased. So, yeah, so I'm guessing that is something we can collect. So we will come back here later. Oops, we don't want to do that. That's using up our power. So, but yeah, we got some good blueprints. The laser cutter is the big thing we need. Oh, these things are cool. This is actually even a different... This is a different biome? No, it's the same biome. This is a reef back. So reefbacks are our first Leviathan creature. So over 30 meters long, inside pods, look at my life cycle, harbors plant, small fish, and metal-rich bacteria. So you can get the regress shell. I believe it's just a regular plant. Oh, I didn't scan the brain coral before. So brain coral siphon oxygen from the plant where possible. So if we go into those bubbles, we'll actually get oxygen. It's fine. Okay, that's not the enemy ones. Field papyrus actually looks like a regular plant. That's okay. I thought you could scan barnacles. Okay, but anyway, barnacles are really good. They can give you silver ore or copper ore. They don't give you titanium. This is the guy I was talking about. This is a tiger plant. I'm not sure how many, like, kind of. I'm just gonna quickly grab this and then I'll do that. But I guess you don't even have to read it. It shoots spores out if you're looking. So. Is that? Oh yeah, I thought there was another barnacle on here. Not everything can be scanned, by the way, as well. But it's a row cradle. So again, just regular plant. Okay, we're gonna go back up. I think that was the one we were at. So we're gonna continue to head over. Well, this is another, yeah, this is another wreck we can explore.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, this is where we've already been. So, but perfect laser cutter. That's one thing we need. So you can really see how much faster our stuff goes down once we're at this low kind of level. It's part of the scanner room.
Integrating new PDA data.
Anything new there? No. So I'm not sure how much more metal I want. Ouch. Yeah, those guys keep biting me. The pains in the asses. Oh, vending. We can get a vending machine somewhere else, but the biters really don't do that much damage. They're more of a kind of annoyance than anything. So, I'm gonna quickly check these before I head up. Let's see if they even contain anything. I don't think so. Ooh, that's actually something, I believe. So. I think that, I'm not sure if that's bioreactor fragment or what that is. Or no, it's not bioreactor, like scanning room, or if it's just garbage. It looks kind of like it might be something. Oh, it's a sea moth part. I recognize it. Usually pieces are actually of stuff. So that's the one we need kind of most of all. That's just garbage, isn't it? No, it's actually a sea moth part. So that should be all of them. So that's the sea moth. What does it show? Sea moth here. One person sea vehicle. Need 2 or 3 for the laser cutter. So I do need to stick around till I get my laser cutter. So sandstone, we haven't scanned it yet. Oh, this is live. Sandstone can have diamond. We'll scan it, then we'll know for sure. Can't remember it's 3. It's lead, silver, and gold. Lead, silver, gold. The other one's diamond. So we're now here. Because this one has the sea moth fragment, yeah. So that's why you're heading here, because it has this fragment of the sea moth. Oh yeah, our titanium is full. We actually should have left it. Unless there's anything else we want to leave. Yeah, I rarely use salt, so. Dr. Salt take the titanium. So we can listen to what happened to this guy.
It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird looking caves nearby.
Oxygen
The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
So we just need to find the one more piece of the laser rifle. No. This stuff's more valuable, so I can't find it all over, so.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Try and attack us, but it's fine. They actually kind of glitch out and don't attack you don't actually successfully kill you half of the time. There's the propulsion cannon.
New blueprint acquired.
So this garbage full. We don't really need the salt. Salt's just used to preserve food and in bleach. Neither of which I'm not really worried about. That's just salvage. Thought I finished scanning the sand shark already.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, I've yet to do that actually. That's pretty cool. So that's part of the story. So this is worth kind of explaining. So this is the regular environment scan. It just says may support Leviathan class. There's water contamination in. Beyond Federation space rescue unlikely. It's not recommended to explore this area without a radiation suit. So that's an important thing. I didn't point out. So, where is it? Not actually sure if that pops up. It wouldn't be under any of these. These are just the regular things. So, modifications, scanner room. Advanced theories probably would be. Scanner room can travel into a burgeoning science exploration station. 3D locations stores topographical data. Scan for pinpoint particular materials. Scan up to 500 meters in range. Well-measured camera feeds allow for live scouting of drones. Can be upgraded. But symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and the respiratory system. Underlying indication of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. Bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. May be contagious. Avoid. Do not, under any circumstances, consume the flesh. So that kind of gives us the idea that we can catch this bacterium. So, anyway, guys, this video has gone on actually a lot longer than I wanted it to. So we're going to call it an episode here, and we'll be back in the next one for more. Thanks, guys. Later.